for your heads coming. Wasn't cooking no soup on that oven. We was eating the water, the clams from it.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
brave. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Randy Johnson. What do you have on him?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Okay, all set to go. Leading off, number 19. The pitch. In for a strike, and with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Okay, 7:05.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Lofton racing over to make the catch.
That's what he's grab.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can...
And it gets by him. In there safely.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Billy Williams in the box with one away as he takes one there for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Tatis waits. Strike 2.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Next one misses, and the count's full.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Chop back up the middle. And he's safe at first.
Oh my god. A weak ass fucking chop, man.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I think it's huge that they were able energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
2-1 now. And that's outside.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Next pitch in the dirt. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. And our pitcher tonight, Greg Maddux.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Johnny Damon stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Just missed.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the right-hander deals. And that is ball 4. And the Yankees are in business.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now here is Barry Bonds. Good contact guy, good defender. And he deals. Foul ball there. The 0-1. And a good eye there.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Righty delivers. They say it went. Left-hand hitter waits. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. And the righty deals.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
So the tying run at second. Got him swinging. And one gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Swings through that one, 0-1. Lofton, the lead runner, out at second. Damon at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. Got him. And there's two down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Check swing, went around. No balls, two strikes. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Kicks and deals. Got him looking. Third out. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Grady Sizemore. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Now batting Jordan Luplow. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The pitch. Runner on the move. Next pitch is popped up. Johnson has this one sized up, and there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And here it comes. Number 19 stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Posada throws to first in time. Out number 3. Angels strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Yankees, Todd Helton. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Williams has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. So now here's the DH, Adam Dunn. The line to kick the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
That one misses in the dirt. They say it went. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting it.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Sizemore sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order. Go. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Sandberg. Johnson back to work.
Ryan.
And that one off the outside edge. And delivers outside.
Good. He's getting accurate the left hand. Now he's getting
and
all
now
wild
the lefty.
again.
There's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is outside. Full count now. Next pitch is popped up. Rodriguez under this one. 1 away. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Tatis looks at one outside there. He was late there. Strike 1. Ground ball left side to first. That's out number 3.
Yep.
Angels held in check, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the veteran catcher Jorge Posada.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Yep.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Kenny Lofton stepping in now for the Yankees. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Posada aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and fires. Bunts it straight back to the mound. The throw to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Did a job. Did a job.
The right fielder, number 18, Johnny Damon.
Here's a speed threat, Johnny Damon. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1. Runner at second here, one gone. Left field. He's got it. 2 down. No tag at second. He stays put with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry.
And up next for New York, Barry Bonds. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. The 0-1. Fought off foul.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. They say it went.
Oh, come on. I think it was a glitch.
Now the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Jesus Christ, I wish I got that call.
First and second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Gets a glove on it in the hole.
Oh, they pulled him
and
up.
he'll be safe at first.
Now
well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and they might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't build it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Now at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. In the air, left side.
Is it out?
Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man.
Yankees strand a pair, and it remains 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, and the batter now, Gary Sheffield.
The designated hitter, Gary.
That one's in there.
Sheffield.
That's strike 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 28, the next to hit for the Angels. A wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And now 2-2. Line to left. Bonds makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The wind of the pitch. Sizemore in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Angels are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here in New York, ready to go. Bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Todd Helton. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike. Next one misses. 2-1. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he walked him.
There we go.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now the DH, Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1. The right-hander back to work. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
There we go.
Sizemore with a quick throw back in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
And then fired
He
up.
was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Frazier in the box now. Takes a called strike. Next offering upstairs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering in the dirt. It's 2-2. That one lifted to left. Williams under it. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 1-1. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
The 1-0. Fouled off left side. One now. And a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air.
There you
Drops
go.
for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
The center fielder, number 8.
So the batting order turns
Kenny.
over. Kenny Lofton stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Posada off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Now all even up. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Wow.
So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4, all tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
The right fielder.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
In the air, center field. Lofton gets under it. And there's 1 away. And now it's Christian Vasquez. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he deals. Misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Next one just misses, and the count is filled up. Vasquez tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Number 19 will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Liner, base hit. Lofton whips it back in, and that holds the lead runner at third as it's a double at second and third now with 1 away. So digging in, Ryan Sandberg, 1 for 2. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Here comes a pitch. Williams takes the ball high. Third trip to the plate for him here.
Squeezing.
The next offering misses, and now 2-0. The pitch. That one ripped. Automatic double now as
Are you kidding me?
Foul ground.
Oh my
as they
God.
score a pair on the play. 1 away, runners at second and third. Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 4.
good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That's ridiculous, man.
Digging in, Gary Sheffield. And that's in there for strike one. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run."
Rodriguez to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels 5 and the Yankees 1. Back now in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Johnny Damon. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Williams makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Bonds looks at one inside as he stands in for the 3rd time. Next one in the dirt. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Right side, hard hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
God.
Sandberg gets
God.
to first.
Yeah,
Out on a
Bonds is so
bang
slow.
play, but he made it close. Singing, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. They'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a big power threat. Alex Rodriguez. In there for strike 1. That one misses. 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he is attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Sizemore makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, number 28. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So to see that one just blown right by him, I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Frazier picks it up, gathers, and throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Now batting Jordan Luplow.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has and add velocity, he can subtract.
Kicks and deals. Right through there, got it. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And a pitch.
Oh.
Now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of
There you
here.
go.
He'll circle the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not
All right,
there.
let's do that better. Let's go.
Get the swing and miss.
Ball.
Todd Helton stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy has turned into a
The
beast.
first baseman, Todd.
Swing and a ball hammered
No.
left field. That one back there.
Get up. Get out.
And it's gone. A solo shot. And they inch closer. It's 5-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here. And you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off.
Hitter, Adam.
And the batter now, Adam Dunn. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And ball one.
Oh, we gotta get back in this.
And that's down and away. Ground ball to the right side. Over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Adalberto Mondesi.
Number 27.
Maddox back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. And Vasquez able to pull it down. And there are two down.
Now batting, catcher,
Jorge Posada digs in now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind him. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Adalberto Mondesi. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Trevor Hoffman comes on now, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's even up.
Oh, we can't give it more runs.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Line drive and a base hit right there.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sandberg takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the righty deals. Stays alive.
Try to get with a quick change there. Change pace.
Rolled over to third. And it goes just foul. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Williams stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. The next pitch misses. And that is ball 1. The 1-1. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Here comes the runner. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. A big swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And he chases that one.
Well, we knew that one more batter ago there, Hoffman.
Right there. Angels get 1 on this double. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Again, it's the speedy outfielder, Kenny Lofton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Foul ball. The 2-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And a pitch. And now it's filled up. Got him.
No, come on.
And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, he's been calling in for me all game.
Johnny Damon.
Man.
Siggy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And up next for New York, Barry Bonds. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the right-hander deals.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
That one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a pitch.
Oh,
Well, right
that was a
field,
burst.
way back and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they're chipping away. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
At the plate, Alex Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the
The
sport.
third baseman, Alex.
First pitch
Rodriguez.
just misses. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And here it comes. Up the
There we go,
middle,
hit.
and that one finds its way through.
Keep on going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much
Now
more
batting.
likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. He just shot it through the infield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So they turn things over to the righty, Emilio Pagan, trying to protect this lead. On the run, sends it over to first, and Witt is out. And the inning is over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. For the top of the 8th. Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So up next, number 28. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch.
Chapman.
That one catches the corner for a strike. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Next offering upstairs.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
And now the lefty stays alive. Sheffield gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
move. If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it's going to be Grady Sizemore. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
At the belt and fires. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Angels leave one. They still lead it, though, 6-4. On to the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Todd Helton.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Todd.
The pitch. Looked like it was a little bit up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next pitch is inside. 2-0. The 2-0 is in for a strike. The 2-1. And there's a base hit to left.
Come on, we got plenty of time. We got to chip it in.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Adam.
A new pitcher in the game, Andrew Miller. And he'll work on holding this lead. Adam Dunn now at the plate. And a pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. The tying run at the plate. Good eye in that spot. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Fuck.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And the 1-0.
Damn it.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Two and 1 now. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2.
Damn.
Helton stands at first with 1 out. Swings and misses. That's his second strikeout. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada, for the 4th time tonight.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
And the pitch. That one pushed foul. Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
There you go.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
2-0. They say you win.
Oh, come on.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. 3-2 now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. Yanks strand a pair. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the catch.
Well, it's not looking good.
Chapman back to work. Just missed. Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else. Perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Number 19 watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. The next offering misses. And 1 and 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And a foul ball. Bounced up the middle. Witt handles the chance. Whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. On the ground to third. Whips it across. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Angels 6 and the Yankees 4. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. Bottom 9. Now here is Johnny Damon. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now, Barry Bonds. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Next one off the plate inside. Ball three. Left-hand batter waits. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. Known for his late-inning heroics. He's not going to get
to do damage with every swing he takes.
Come on.
And a pitch. That one missing inside.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Kicks and deals. Smash to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So the tying run at second. Next offering misses down and away.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here comes a pitch. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here.
Never say never.
Okay.
Walk off grand slam. A comeback.
Well, the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly and come back for the next game.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.
It's easy to tell that I belong to a hard time.
Our final line.
What a game. Whew.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the AL Division Series, Bobby Witt Jr. drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Yankees down the Angels 8-6. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 1 of the American League Division Series, the Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox 3-2. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. For Game 2 of the NLDS, the New York Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. In Game 2 of the NLDS, the Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. We'll play Game 2 tomorrow.